Ooh. Starting late. I noticed that I pretty much always start the videos on the clock. Like, mainly just because I was just looking at it. It's like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And I don't know if that's like a good thing or if it's weird or no one gives a shit or what. I don't know. Either way, it happens. I think it's cool to know what time everything happens at because because like in the future I'm not gonna remember when I did things, you know, so that's why I try to show the time. So what's happening? Nothing. I wanna go, I gotta eat lunch or something. I'm starving right now. I started late because I slept in today. I think that might have been a bad idea actually, because I mean I really wanted to sleep in and I don't have anything to do, but I have an 8 a.m. final tomorrow, so I feel like I'm gonna have a tough time getting to sleep tonight, and I'm just not gonna get any sleep for my final tomorrow. I'd almost rather have woken up early today so that I could go to bed early tonight and be really tired and get well rested, but I just don't see that happening now. Kind of fucked it up. It's not even like I had any good dreams. I can't remember any of the dreams I had. But yeah, so lunch, and then I don't know, I like really want to study today, which I think is so weird. It's so weird to me because I never want. Well, it's not that I don't want. It's like to an extent I do actually look forward to studying. Like I do kind of like the the challenge of having to memorize all this stuff and knowing that at some point I will memorize all of it. Like that's kind of fun to me. Not like the hard stuff that like all my friends are doing. Like no thank you. I'll take psych rec and it's a person, a year, and what they did. Frick, where am I going with this? I'm going with this by going to this next point, which is that I think I'm going to study today. I don't really have to because my 8 a.m. tomorrow is bio, and it's open book, and then my 7:15 p.m. is cogsec. That one I got to study for, but I have literally all day once I get out of bio to study for it, so I could do that, but I don't think I'm going to. I kind of want to study it tonight, get all the highlights and stuff done, and then so tomorrow I'm just kind of reviewing and whatever, and we'll see how that goes. And I think I'm meeting up with Ashley tomorrow too. Remember that. Good stuff. Glad it's like almost over. No, I'm not. I like being here. I like this limbo kind of sucks though, because it's like that on the horizon you have shit to do. You don't have anything right now, but there's stuff coming up that I gotta do. Okay. But yeah, so let's do that. Get on it. So bright, Jesus. So for every week of gray clouds, you get one day of where you just can't see anything because it's so bright. That's, oh my god. Everybody burn your irises out and go. Best way to do it, right? That's the way, I like it.
What? Just keep them for later when you want to mention. What do you like?
End of the world. Remember when we went to Jay Sean?
Yes.
How that was a thing for a day?
Oh my god.
Literally a day.
Love him. Love him. I want to see him again so bad.
Well, we can go
literally
wait outside in the cold for another 12 hours while he comes late.
I know. I was so mad. I was like, come on, I love you, but you're making me wait out.
You're being a bitch. A big old bitch.
But I want to see him again.
Jay Sean, big old bitch. That's his name.
Oh my god, I died.
I would so film a scene in this Commons. I think it looks so cool. So this is what college should look like. In my professional opinion, empty, yeah, empty and dead.
The trees are dying. This is what college should look like.
This is how they don't think it'd be like that, but it do. College life. Study time. LOL, just kidding. This is for my open notebook, open book exam tomorrow morning. Thing is, my PowerPoint started chapter 4. but we're allowed to use our book. So I'm debating whether or not I should print out the first 3 chapters PowerPoints or just use the book. Like, I use the PowerPoints mainly to see if, because the index for this book doesn't work. Like, for example, let's see, something with a bit, like, oh, filtration. It says page 81 and 141, so let's check page 81 real quick. And, filtration isn't in here. I'm just like skimming real quick. I don't see it. And so I can't tell if it's like earlier, like the indexes, like the pages or numbers and stuff all got mixed up somehow. And they never got fixed, apparently, before it got published, so it doesn't work. So generally, so for like stuff like filtration or corticosteroids or something like that, I find it in the PowerPoints, and the PowerPoints don't have very much information except like the word, so then I can tell what chapter it's in, then I skim the chapter. That's usually how I do it. So I'm trying to decide if it's worth printing out 3 more chapters of PowerPoints, or if I should just kind of leave it as it is. I don't know, because I literally just use them for the exam tomorrow and then toss it. Or maybe save it for next semester, see if it's important there, but otherwise I don't need it. And not to mention I don't have very many printing dollars left because I had to print so many copies of my script. Like, all my printing dollars this semester went to printing out the script because it kept changing, and plus it was long, and plus I had to print a lot of copies for people to read. So, yeah, we'll see. I'll decide, because I need to print a set of notes for CogPsych anyway, so I'll have to go to a printing area, decide there, see how much it's going to cost, I guess. But yeah, so that is that. I should probably eat dinner and then get going on that stuff so that I can hopefully be done soon-ish. I've decided that since I'm only ever productive outside of my room, I'm gonna go start CogPsych studying right now, downstairs in like the atrium or something. So I'm ahead of myself. So good at this game.
Okay. I just wanted to know.
Today I'm late. I feel like I should go to bed like crazy early tonight because I have, an 8 a.m. final tomorrow, but I'm like, it's only an hour earlier that I have to wake up, so just go to bed at the normal time, deal with the lost hour, you'll be fine. I mean, there's nothing you can do because trying to go to bed early, you're just going to toss and turn forever, and then you'll actually lose sleep. More sleep because you just spend so much time tossing and turning, so better off just waiting until normal, going to bed later, doing it like that. Not me. So empty. It's like an alternate reality. Isn't that so weird? Maybe it's just weird to me. I don't know. It's almost like glass, like we're seeing through. It's like looking through water almost, because there's like the distortion between like where life actually ends Anyways, this is what I do when I have free time, which is always, is I play. I got bored of studying in the library, so I was just like, like I went through all the Cogsec notes, highlighted everything, so I can just, because the highlighting is what takes the longest, because that's the first time you go through, you gotta figure out what's important. Once you figure out what's important, then you can just memorize that. So, and then I had to do that, and then the bio stuff, like all the weird little tidbits that I wrote down throughout the year, like random, like lots of H+ ions means a lot, high blood pressure or whatever. I don't think that's what that means, but like just little tidbits like that. I put those all on the same sheet so I can find them easily tomorrow during the exam. Tried to figure out how that index works. Couldn't. It ranges from anywhere from like, right on the correct page to 10 pages off, so it's hit or miss. So that's great. That'll be wonderful for the exam tomorrow. But yeah, I think that's pretty much it for today, so I'm gonna end it.